Hello, theme park enthusiasts, and welcome back to Planet Coaster. In the last episode, we started on Miss Elly's diner here, and with it, we had this roller coaster in place, but we didn't have a lot else. So, with that in mind, I've gone ahead and put in some flat rides here to hopefully draw in some more guests and to make some more income for us. With that in mind, we now need to, for one, get a first aid station in here so that way with these thrill rides we don't have guests getting sick in places, and we also need to put in an ATM as soon as we can. So first things first, let me see about copy and pasting one of these buildings. Sort of like the look of this one. Alright. We're gonna remove, just want the That's Fantastic portion. Alright, that is not going to work evidently. I cannot just modify it with the Hat's Fantastic. So, I guess I'm out to build my own building then. So, painted wood plank. Let's go ahead and put that in right about here. We'll remove that piece of wood fencing. We're going to need a first aid center, which we don't have. So that's another thing I'm going to have to research here. And I definitely need it online as soon as possible as well. The ATM, though, I would like sooner rather than later. So let's go ahead and up the speed on that, get the ATM done so it can go into the park, and then we'll go from there. We have these customers, they're finally reaching us from these outskirt areas to get onto our rides, which is going to be good. That's going to make our money go up some, and that will help us overall. I am going to need to put in another, at least one mechanic. Let's see. Got two janitors, probably could use another one of those. And we've got the two mechanics now. So let's put another janitor out here. Make sure we have plenty of those as well. Money is cranking in nicely right now because of these rides, which is exactly what I had wanted. I think we'll go ahead and start on another coaster perhaps as well. Let's see, we've got some coasters here already. Canyon coaster would work out fairly well in this park, I think, so we'll probably put one of those in. So perhaps I don't need another one. You know, the classic Cars ride would be quite nice here as well. Do we have a blueprint for one of those? We don't. Unfortunate. I am going to need this Pirates theme at a point in time, so might as well get it started while I can. Because right now it's about getting the people in on these rides, increasing the popularity of the park. Let's see now. I could put in another ride here, and then I'll probably start working back from here. So with that in mind, do I have another ride that I sort of like here? You know, Ascendance definitely gets people on it. It's fairly popular overall. So let's put it about here. Place the entrance on this side. Place the exit over here. And then we'll connect up the entrance path. In our normal cattle pen queue style. Alright, let's just select the grid here. Do that. We'll go straight with it. And then we'll just move that post, same as we did last time. There, we can move it right there. That'll work out fine. Ascendance. Might as well have people doing what they're going to be doing, spending some money. Let's have this be full load as well. Enable the priority passes. Because I do want people buying that priority pass if they're going to. That would be my hope in the end. I know I have to show that it's worthwhile for them to do so, but I really am trying. Select, there we go. And we can go ahead and open this. So got another ride there for people to go on. We're getting these taken care of. As far as guests in the park, still need some more, but that's fine. And as far as happiness, we'll have to work on that here in a little while. Scenery will be the next thing we're going to work on, which I think scenery is going to be impacted by the line scenery, which we're going to use the cheat definitely of putting in some of those treasure chest at points here, which will get us that scenery rating. Let's get one more janitor. Have him clean that up right there. And we'll put a couple of trash cans along the way here. That way hopefully people don't make a mess. And we'll put some benches also, just so people have a place to sit. Alright. Same deal on this side. Put it in there, bench in there. This one is forever away here. Definitely need a train line that comes out here. Alright. All those are in place. Research. Reveal the research so I can get my ATM. Perfect. Then I cannot get a first aid station. That's a little bit problematic as far as I'm concerned. But alright. Oh, I can get a first aid station. I'm just being silly. Alright, well let's get the ATM in first. Let's see. Where will the ATM fit nicely? Go ahead and put it right next to the pumps over here. So it's sort of out of the way. Alright, now let's get the first aid that I had wanted. This is a separate building. We're going to design this building to be diner themed. Alright. There's that. That in place. Sort of like this one better. Alright. It's our little first aid station. It works pretty well. Turn it ever so slightly so it works with that piece there. And let's see if I can edit with this piece right here. Really wish I could grab colors from things here. Alright. That's fairly close. Alright, good enough. So we've got that in place. Got our ATM in place. Those are perfect. Really need this quite badly. So let's get it in place as soon as we can. Alright. Let's continue. Not drink. There we go. Alright. So we'll have that. And then we'll have our next set of rides back here. And the first one we're going to have is probably going to be a coaster, I think. Because we've got these rides that are getting in plenty of guests for them. So they're doing fairly well. Next one we'll put in is going to be this canyon runner here. We also need these rides entirely done so that we can get the train moving people back and forth to the exits and such a bit faster than we are. So, as a next one that we're going to really focus on is going to be the coaster. Just need the money coming in for that. And you know what? What I'm going to do is drop this back down to 1,000. That way I can go ahead and get that money coming in. And I can get my coaster put in a bit faster. Because having only one ride here right now just isn't going to work too well. Come on, let me get that money I need in. I'd really appreciate it. Just not quite getting the money for it. A little bit annoying. Well, if that's going to be the case, I might as well jump this up to the 1500, get it done fairly quickly, and then I can just be done with the pirate scenery. As I said, I need it for the scenery, for the lines and such, just to make people a bit happier with those. And now somehow I still have the money for the coaster as it is. Very unique, but oh well. I won't question too much. Alright, we're gonna put the coaster, say, about there. And it's gonna be a fight to get this coaster done, I know. That's alright. We'll lift it up slightly. And then we'll smooth the terrain out. There we go. Yes, I know there's no entrance to the canyon runner. Elly's Wild Train Ride. There we go. Don't know why the train is blue and the track is red, so we'll just go ahead and change that. There we are. Almost done with this research here, which will then allow a little bit more money to flow back into us, which will be a good thing. There we go. Pirate scenery's done. We won't be able to use that for some time until we're making a decent profit here, but then we'll take care of some of the theming around these rides and such. Alright, well there is an ATM there, so you should be able to get the money if you want to. Alright, they're not wanting to queue that long, so I need to improve the scenery rating. Alright, so those are all doing well. Let's make it a bit more extreme than that. That piece can be that way. But let's have these pieces go down a little bit further. Don't want to auto tunnel. Actually, this one we're going to start straightening back out. Alright, well we've got the beginning of the roller coaster going on there. That works out alright. Alright. 66er is broken down, which is not a good thing for me right now. Need one of my staff to get over here right away. Alright. Can't pick you up, can I? You're being blocked by the guests. Very annoying. Alright, well you got around them. You're heading over there. You'll get it repaired. Then we'll get back to making some money, hopefully. Alright, I'm going to need some more drink locations. And I will put those probably over in this area here. Once we get some money in, once we get some of these issues taken care of that we've got going on. So, we will hopefully get the ride up and running here momentarily. Alright, so train rides, or the roller coaster's been fixed. Perfect. So then people can go back on it, and we'll be back to making money shortly on it. For now, people have queued up for some of the other rides, which works out fine for me for right now. I don't mind that. This is the nice thing of having a decent selection of rides here. They're all decent money makers for me. This guy right here was a little bit concerned to me. He looked like he was a little bit nauseous. This guy does too. Yeah, I think I might blow chunks. Go ahead and sit down on that bench for a little bit there. There you go. Alright. You need the first stage right over here, so that's why we put it in. Alright, well people are starting to file back onto the roller coaster, which will work out perfectly fine. We're going to get our other roller coaster up and running here shortly, I hope. And we'll probably finish designing that in the next episode, because I do want to make it a fun little roller coaster here for the family. Gonna have it do a turnaround, come back under, do a little bit more over here probably. But with that in mind, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. If you enjoyed the episode, please go ahead and click the like button. And if you've not already, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you all again for the next episode of Planet Coaster.